Hey guys, I was trying to think of some questions that I get asked a lot over my whole career that I could make videos out of. And something came to mind when I was walking one of our homes that we're building here, which is this house has a certain thickness wall. And something I have been asked many times over the years is, should I use 2x6 framing on my exterior walls? There was a time that my answer was, it does add a little structural rigidity to the house, but it's not necessary. And that's still true. There's nothing wrong with a house with 2x4 exterior walls. We still build plenty of them. Big house we have going down in South Fort Worth has 2x4, sorry, I might have said 2x6, 2x4 exterior walls. But the more time goes on, the more I have become a proponent of 2x6 exterior walls. Few reasons for this. Yes, the structural integrity is better, but I don't think that's something that is so much of an issue that you have to do it because of that. I don't know of any 2x4 wall houses that are falling down because they're not structurally sound enough. The big thing is you have a deeper cavity. We use foam insulation in our homes, and whether it's foam or a conventional insulation like fiberglass or rock wool, the bottom line is you have more area in here to get a thicker insulation and therefore a thicker R value. So from the standpoint of better insulated walls, which also will help with sound insulation, a 2x6 wall is going to be better than a 2x4 wall. It's kind of odd if you don't know this, but a 2x4 is actually only 3.5 inches thick. So if you have a 2x4 wall, you only have 3.5 inches of space to spray insulation into, or to put bad insulation into. If you've got a 2x6 wall, it's 5.5. So it's another 2 inches more, and that makes a significant difference when it comes to insulation. Now, should you do it on the exterior walls? Yes. Should you do it on the interior walls? Interestingly, this customer's architect did that. Did it everywhere. Actually, nope, I'm staring at some 2x4 walls right now. Did it in a lot of areas. So I'm in a bedroom right now. Here is just an office room on the other side of me. Boom, 2x6 walls right here. Is this necessary, and do you get any benefit out of interior 2x6 walls? There are some times that you almost have to do these when it's a plumbing wall and you maybe have to get a 4-inch pipe in the wall. Or if you're trying to deal with sound insulation issues. Let's say that is a media room and this is a bedroom, then the 6-inch wall can help you put more insulation, just like with the exterior wall, and help with the sound deadening from room to room. But generally speaking, for interior wall thicknesses, I don't recommend 2x6. A whole lot of this house, so I'm looking at this wall here of this room, that wall of this room, everything's 2x6. So all the way around the room, you're kind of losing 2 inches of space. Whereas right here, I'm looking at a 2x4 wall. No reason not to do a 2x4 wall in an interior space. It's going to gain you some more space. You know, when I look at this hallway I'm in, okay, this is the 2x4 wall on this side. This is a 2x6 wall on this side. What's the point really? It could have gained 2 more inches in the living room, in the hallway, wherever you want it. That room that's got 2x6 walls on all 4 sides, it's got an exterior wall, so we want it there, but it's losing 2 inches everywhere else in the room. You don't really need the strength, you don't need the insulation, so what was the point of doing 2x6 walls in most areas of the interior of the house? I would say there really isn't any, other than when you have plumbing walls. So let me walk through a wall here. A common thing would be maybe, and I'm on the back side of a bathroom, well, let me walk over here. I'm making it up here as I go. You know, something like this. This is a 2x6 wall. We have a vent stack. Everything fits nicely in this wall. I have had situations where you've got a second floor, the drain pipe has to come down, has to be a 4-inch pipe. Well, I just talked about a 2x4 is actually 3.5 inches wide. So, or deep, I guess we'll call it. So that 4-inch pipe doesn't fit in the wall. And I have had situations in bathrooms and other places where we've had to actually what we call fur out, add on to the wall a little bit, make it a little thicker, just to allow that pipe to fit. So a good architect will generally put 2x6 walls where a lot of the plumbing's going, because we want to have the room in there for the plumbing, for the mechanicals. But to do it everywhere in a house maybe is costing you some interior space. You can get into a room like this where all 4 sides are 2x6 walls, but really they have to be. Exterior wall, exterior wall, exterior wall, and then backing up to the bathroom with all this plumbing. So we really want that to be a 2x6 wall. So a bedroom like this, not much of a choice. Sure, it would have been larger with 2x4 walls, but you know, the house is a 2x6 wall exterior design. So that's what it got. I just think when you get into some of these other interior spaces, if you are designing a home, you may want to make sure that your architect or plan designer is doing the 2x6 walls where you want them and not doing them where you don't want them. So hope this helps. Appreciate you guys watching. See you in the next one.